Last night, the American people finally got to hear the truth and the whole truth. Hi everyone, I'm Dawn Meifert. Thanks so much for joining me on Here's the Deal. How fantastic was last night if you happen to be a Democrat? Elizabeth Warren and Bill Clinton on the stage, absolutely glued to the television set. Between both of those speakers, about an hour and a half in time elapsed, maybe an hour and 20 minutes. There was not one single bored person in this house. All of us were glued. As we all know, Bill Clinton is the absolute best speaker out there. He went through a long-winded 52-minute speech that was very, very fact-based. And this morning, I'm sure that Republicans are going to find a lot to complain about, but when it comes to the actual facts of his speech, there's very, very little to nitpick at, and I mean nitpick. So I got up early and started doing fact-checking with various sites that I get my news from, and here's a couple of things that they had a few little complaints about. So when he talked about the stimulus reducing taxes, Bill Clinton said, cut taxes for 95% of Americans. What he really should have said is that the stimulus cut taxes for 95% of working Americans. He also talked about the last 2 years that healthcare costs have been under 4% for both years. And that's absolutely true. What most experts attribute that slowdown to, or that slower growth, is that the economy has been slow as well. Now there's one thing that was absolutely true, and I hope that you're going to talk about this. I know that we're talking about this. Last night, President Clinton accused Republicans of blocking 1 million potential new jobs. He said, and I quote, "Last year the Republicans blocked the president's job plan, costing the economy more than 1 million new jobs." Two independent bipartisan economists, Mark Zandi of Moody's Analytics and Joel Prakin of Macroeconomic Advisors, have estimated that Obama's proposed American Jobs Act would have added more than 1 million jobs. Zandi claimed it would add 1.9 million, and Prakin estimated that it would add 1.3 million. But here's the root of the problem in all of this. We've got a Republican Congress, and Mitch McConnell's quote on the Job Act bill was, and I quote him, "a charade that's meant to give Democrats a political edge in November." So this is the deal. I mean, this is what's come out in the light of day, people. They are going to do anything to run this man out of a job. It doesn't matter that 8 million Americans are actively seeking a job to support their families. That's not important to them. Moving the economy forward is not important to them. Moving the country forward is not important to them. What's important to them is winning. And they will lie, they will cheat, they will steal, they will block votes, they will go in direct opposition of our Constitution to win at any and all costs. Kind of disappointing when you really think about it, because is that the America we all think that we are? Is that who we aspire to be? I mean, can you imagine if a teacher at our child's school was saying, hey, go out there and win that soccer game. I don't care how you win it. Knock them down, blow out their knees, cheat. That's not what we teach our children to do. And it's not the kind of country that we are. And it's fantastic to see that the Democrats have taken this line of conversation. I'm really looking forward to tonight. We all are. Tonight is the big, big show. President Obama takes the stage at about 10 o'clock Eastern Time. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm Dawn Meifert, and this has been Here's the Deal.